think as we talk about, women are often the organizers. I love when I see a man organizing a trip for his woman. I'm like, so
when we
cute.
see the guide name coming through on the consultation.
And I'm just like, that's so cute. But it is often the woman who is the person because she wants to take the vacation. She probably has more experience vacationing. It's more of a passion for the woman 9 times out of 10. But to the opposite of that, men are workers. Men work. Like what I found, because I'm just like, why don't men want to travel? Like, like, why don't they find as much excitement in traveling as women do? And it's because they are so focused on...
They got to provide.
They're so focused on being the provider that they don't have the time to even allow themselves to think about that. So when it comes to taking time off from work, they're like, I'd rather do overtime than take off 5 days. That's weird. So I think you have to know those limits because a lot of time men are on vacation to actually decompress.
And that was Kyrie's point.
It's like,
girl,
I've been working.
I want to sit down.
Yeah, vacation is work for you. I've been working.
Yes.
And now you want to continue to work because vacation is a level of work for you.
Yes.
But you're like, no, I'm really here to relax.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Travel
Fly.
Sexy. I'm your co-host, Natasha Wilson, owner of Travel Goddess International.
And I am your co-host, sincerely, Jasmine, owner of Boss Babes Love Brunch.
Period. So, y'all, today's episode, we keeping it cute for the boos, the bays, the wannabe boos, the wannabe bays, the maybe in a relationships, the sneaky links, everybody in between, right? Because we're discussing how to navigate the perfect vacation today, all right? Yes. So stick around if you got a bae, stick around if you're courting a bae. Stick around if you want a bae.
Yeah. You little sneaky link, whatever works for you.
Whatever
when you
works.
Out the country is bae.
Exactly. It's bae until, we touch the U.S. soil again. Nevertheless, before we jump into it, of course, a little bit of goddess mail from our inbox to yours. Take us away, Jazz.
Yes. Okay. This was chaotic. Y'all know I love to start the episode with a little chaos.
Yikes.
So there was a video that came across my desk of a flight full of passengers prior to boarding going a bit crazy. So ultimately, JetBlue had delayed a flight that was, I believe, set to leave at around 9 a.m. and it was delayed till 9 p.m.
No, girl, it was worse than that.
It was worse than that?
It was supposed to leave at 1:30 p.m.
Yeah.
And it was delayed, and then they finally canceled it at 1 a.m.
Exactly. It was 12
hours. Yes.
Yeah, 1 a.m. hits harder.
Yes.
So supposed to depart at 1 p.m. Delayed for 12 hours. And at 1 a.m. they finally canceled the flight. So they were not happy about sitting in the airport for 12 hours, constantly being delayed. When personally, you could have just canceled the flight. You knew that we wasn't going.
You knew.
You had to know that this flight was not about to take off. If it took y'all 12 hours to make that decision.
Yeah, y'all could have canceled me at 7. That's 6 hours.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just because on the strength of, you know what? These people have been sitting here.
Exactly.
Even if it come in, let's just figure something else out.
Exactly. So 12 hours of delays, which turned into a cancellation.
That is so egregious.
Crazy.
And as y'all can imagine, the people snapped.
Oh, yeah. They were pissed. So upset.
And y'all, just to give it context of the level of snapped, the flight was going to New York. So if you know
caught those accents.
How them New Yorkers roll, you know that they went to 10 times 10.
They were
very quickly.
Heated. So
heated.
Exactly. That's I'm like Beyonce vibes real hot. Like they were mad.
But rightfully so.
Absolutely. 12 hours of delays when I feel like you said, 6 hours ago, you could have at least just kind of nipped this in the bud.
Yeah. You gave them an extra 6.
And I'm like, what did the next day flights look like because I don't know. I'm just like, you could have pushed me off till tomorrow if that was a possibility.
So here's the thing, right? First of all, had they watched the cancellations and delays episode of Travel Fly Sexy, they would have very much knew what their options are.
Yes.
Because at hour number 6, if I'm still sitting there, I'm now asking what can
options? What are my options?
I'm not continuing to wait for these delays.
Myself, absolutely not. And it is not my fault that this is happening.
No.
And I clearly have some sort of plans, whether it's returning home, going to vacation, going to business, whatever it is. I am running on a time clock.
Yeah, like you could be going to New York for a multitude of reasons.
Absolutely.
So they definitely could have got on the phone, asked JetBlue to put him on tomorrow's flight regardless at that point. That's an option.
Exactly.
They could have asked for partner airlines that are flying and got them on a different flight and got themselves home. Like they could have just been proactive here.
Yeah, instead of sitting there for 12 hours. I'm not sitting there for 12 hours anyway. But
ever.
Yeah.
Ever. I don't, no.
That's ridiculous. I'm not going. Like, I'll figure it out. Like, like you say, at that point, that's when you start figuring out your alternative options because I've been here for over a work shift. So,
and I'm not getting paid.
What are we doing? Like I'm paying to be here. I got to buy food. I got to buy $17 bottles of water. Like, I'm leaving.
Like, I'm paying to be here is like the moral of the story.
Yeah, the airport is a hoax. You do not want to be. That's why I go to the airport late because the longer you at the airport, the more you going to spend.
The more you're going to spend, yeah.
Like whether it's getting food, getting drinks, like you're going to spend and everything is ultimately overpriced because where are you going to go? You want to leave?
Supply and demand at its finest. You can't leave.
So they had your track for 12 hours. Y'all probably spent a lot of money. Dang. And they probably was drunk. Y'all know by that time, they was real mad.
Well, here's the thing. Like, they was only drunk but so much because then all the airport bars and restaurants are closing at 9. Depending on what day it was, the airport restaurants began to close between 8 and 10 o'clock.
Yeah, that's so true.
So at 1 a.m.
Also, like, the airport is closed.
Like,
that's chaotic.
There's no little, like, stand or anything. Everybody's gone.
Together. Yeah, because at that point, that's like
so
literally
that's another thing.
That's a big inconvenience.
At 10 o'clock, the airport is officially
done,
closed-ish. Like there's no concessions. So telling people at 10 o'clock, you still made them wait 3 more hours. Oh, JetBlue, that was egregious.
Yeah.
And then I had a friend that commented on the post that said similar thing happened to her last weekend with JetBlue, and they canceled the flight eventually, and it was the next flight wasn't until 2 days later.
Wow. 48 hours.
48 hours, egregious AF. And then she said when she finally got there, that flight was delayed 4 hours. JetBlue, what y'all doing? What's up?
52 hours? Like, 52-hour delay is nuts.
And I be advocating for y'all.
Yeah.
Maybe y'all was just in an uproar because y'all severed ties with American. It's been a rough week for y'all.
Yeah.
Like, maybe that's what happened.
Exactly what I was thinking. I feel like they're catching some of the pain from the issues that American had in like the last few weeks. But I thought it was good to mention because JetBlue is one of those ones that kind of fly under the radar, no pun intended, when it comes to being attacked. So here's a red flag. Don't do that.
That's crazy. I like JetBlue. They cool.
They threw me off that time when I got basic blue or whatever, and I had to buy a bag.
She's still traumatized. Like, let it go, Jazz. Let it go. Oh, well, it happened. I mean, 12 hours later, I wish I knew what they did.
I was just about to say, I don't know. Like, I wonder what was the resolution after that. Was like, I'll look more into it, but that's crazy. 12 hours just to be canceled and I'm still stuck is nuts.
Never.
Yeah, that's
I'm out of there after 5. Anywho.
Yeah, moving on.
Moving on to our product feature. Yay. So if you guys caught our last episode and or part 1 of our last episode, you know that we've now entered a new segment to talk about some of the products or the services that make us happy.
Absolutely. Whether it contributes to our well-being or to our travels.
Absolutely.
So if you have a brand or a service or a product that you would like to be featured, feel free to contact us at info@travelflysexy.com and we will talk more.
Period. So today...
Yes. I'm excited about this.
Me too. Because let's keep it a bean, y'all. The girls don't always have all the time to be beaten down the face on the vacay. All right.
I don't have the time at all.
Yeah. So that being said, skincare matters.
It does.
It really matters on vacation because
absolutely,
girl, that beat finna melt. I mean, it might not because some of y'all be baking.
Yeah, I don't know.
They be baking that. They be breaking it down. That beat will last. But I don't know how to do that.
I don't know how to do it.
So the beat will melt on me.
Yeah,
So I'd rather just have the good skin and be great.
Exactly.
So, with that being said, today we're talking a little bit about good molecules.
Good molecules. So 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗀 sent us over some products to check out, and they are a skincare line. I love the packaging. It's so cute.
The packaging is a vibe. The packaging makes you feel good.
Yes, and so does the product.
It does. All right, so I have been using the Good Molecules products since the end of April. And some of y'all have DM'd me, and even Jasmine has commented. The skin is skinning. Of course, on today's episode, when we're talking about skincare, I got this dumb little pimple that's wanted to come and play. But that's fine, because the skin's still skinning around the pimple.
Period.
All right. Nevertheless, it's been this stuff. Like, I literally... going into tourist season, y'all know my life be changing when this is my birthday season. So the whole season I was on the road, but I was on the road with these Good Molecules products. Yes. And you know, when you're traveling, your skincare is a little bit different because you don't necessarily have everything. So it was great to have this stuff and literally just need 4 products, and the skin was skinning.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Y'all, do yourself a favor. We will enter the show notes. We'll tell you exactly what we use, what's in the box, but bro, they have this discoloration correcting serum.
Yeah, I can't wait to use it.
Y'all, the blemishes, the serum. That's what Jasmine got in her hand right now.
Yeah.
The serum, the blemishes be gone. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
And what I think is so cool about most of their products is they are travel size.
Yes, literally.
So a lot of beauty products, especially like those higher end beauty products, they tend to be larger size bottles, depending on, you know, the size that you buy. And you can't travel with them, and they will take your products.
They will take that $100 serum from, they will take it.
So these are 1 ounce, 1 fluid ounce, which you can travel with. And this was just what Tasha was talking about, the discoloration correcting serum. So I can't wait to dive into
amazing. And with the products being the 1 ounces as well, obviously that's great for travel. But more importantly, it is very, very, very affordable.
Yes.
Like nothing is over $35. That's huge, because I know I've been the girl, and in some stuff I am still the girl that spends $90 to $150 on a single product that may only be an ounce or 2.
Yeah.
For this stuff to work the way it works and be less than $35 for anything,
period.
I ain't going back. They got me. I'm here to stay, Good Molecules. Y'all got me.
I'm excited because I'm on the opposite of the spectrum. I don't really be playing with the beauty products, like skincare products. Like, I'm just like, I don't know. So I'm super excited to be able to try such a good product that is at such a good price point, and obviously yields such great results. So I can't wait.
Go back and go. Y'all can go back, like episode 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
And then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's glowing.
The skin changed.
And in our last episode, 2 episodes ago, we briefly talked about our feature, which was about faces, where we got facials. But you may not always have the time when you're preparing for a vacation to allocate time to go get a facial or go do certain types of prep, because vacation prep is a lot. And that'll be an episode in itself.
And it's costly.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes costs more than a vacation.
Exactly. So if you do not want to incorporate a facial or something like that into your vacation prep, you can incorporate these products into your routine and yield the exact same results.
Period. So check the show notes. We'll link the products. Do yourself a favor. Save the makeup from melting. Just focus on your skin care.
Period.
And then you'll be able to just cut down your time when you're traveling and actually enjoy the vacation.
Exactly, because who got time for 3 hours doing makeup?
And Bae about to judge you. Because Bae gonna be sitting there like, ma'am, what are we doing?
Yes.
Let me know. I'll go to the pool bar. Let me know when you finish with this beat down, sis.
For real.
And we don't want that for you. So that's a perfect segue into today's episode.
Yes.
Navigating the perfect vacation, which we love. Jasmine just came back from a vacation.
Yeah, I'm about to
Jasmine low-key be on vacation all the time, y'all, and she be acting like she don't want to tell y'all.
Sometimes.
She be
Sometimes I
acting
be
like
by
she don't
myself. Sometimes it's like you never know who you with. I feel like when I'm traveling, you never know who I'm with. Everybody be like, I thought you was by yourself. Why would I be by myself? So yes, I just came off of a vacation. I'm going to vacation part 2, then vacation part 3 in a few weeks. So
This is outside with the boo.
yeah, Bae is bit by the travel bug, which I love for him.
I just want y'all to know, nobody has seen Jasmine's Bae.
If
We know he exists because we've seen the arms,
Yeah.
we've seen the wrists, we know he's real.
Yeah.
But-
If you know me, you know that truly that is just not my swag.
I'm calling her out.
And then he'll be like, and it's not like I'm high in the world for my boo or my boo
She's
from the
not.
world.
She talk about him all the time.
Why y'all need to know who my boo is? That's insanity. Like, why you want to be on my boo page? Why you
Right.
want to see my boo face?
That's facts. She ain't wrong.
I don't understand.
She ain't wrong because I ain't gonna do nothing but click the
And I done
the
had
at name
experiences
and
where
go
I'm
scroll.
like, girl, why you follow my boo and we work together? So I don't play those games. Like,
So Boo is a
Y'all gonna catch the
mystery,
arms.
but Boo be making the girl of Jasmine feel wonderful. So we
Yes.
love the Boo.
And Blue is firing me out, so we outside.
Period. Nevertheless, we are going to share some tips
Yes.
to navigate in vacation because we both be outside with the bae. And,
Exactly.
you know, y'all be outside with the bae too, but y'all don't always come back still baes. So we want to
These are the tips to keep. That is a big thing.
What is happening in the world? Like,
I just had clients come back and I was like, wow, y'all killed this vacation. No arguments. Like because we were like in communication and everything. And I was like, wow, like looks like you had a great time. Like no arguments. And she's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, girl,
if you know,
if you know, you know. The location, sometimes it's worse out the country than at home.
the true colors of the feelings, you don't got nothing to run from. Y'all in the same room, in the same island,
Exactly.
speaking the same language.
But that's because you don't have these tips. So we're going to give you these tips so you can think before you go and avoid the arguments.
Or maybe don't go. I don't know.
Maybe don't go.
Or maybe, you know. So nevertheless,
Decide if a vacation's for you.
tip number 1.
Yes.
And probably the top tip.
Absolutely.
Choose a location that has experiences you both can enjoy.
Yes.
Okay?
Exactly.
Because we know, especially for the women, 80% of the time, we're planning the vacation. We're choosing the destination. We're choosing the activities. We're ironing out the itinerary. Bae is just showing up and probably just paying for it. That's fine. But ladies, we also know we are willing and excited to do way more
Than they are.
most times than they are. So choose the destination that allows both of you to enjoy it.
Yes.
You know, we know, sis, we know you've seen it on the gram or you've seen it on TikTok and you really just want to be here. But that trip might be better served with you and your girls.
1,000%.
Because Bae might not appreciate it the same way you would.
Yep. Like when I make like itineraries, because y'all know I love a good itinerary.
Jasmine got itineraries, okay?
I delegate, like, this is a me thing. This is a me thing. Or this is, like, something that I could do with Tosh. Or something I could do with, like, one of my best friends because it's pink, it's floral, it's, like, sexy fish.
Yeah.
Me and my boo went to Miami. I would have never taken him there. Because he's not going to like it. Like, he might be, the food might be okay, but, like, the overall experience is not, like, going to, and he's not going to the bathroom and take the, like, granted, they probably allow you the, you know, that how we were able to, like, I'm like, he's not, like, excited about that. And I respect that. Same thing with brunch, like, because y'all know I'm a big brunch girl. When it comes to brunch, I have those delegations, like, this is for the girls. Like, this is for me. Or this is, like, you know, more of a turn up. I could do this with my boo. They got a DJ. I know he'll enjoy the vibe. Whereas, like, if it's just me, like, I don't need a DJ. I mean, like, I don't need it to be, like, a day party
I need
vibe.
bottomless.
Yes, exactly. Like, I will sit there and drink bottles by
bottomless.
myself. So you have to kind of make those mental notes. Just because you like it, is it for you? A solo,
Right?
You and the girls,
Yes.
or you and Bae. So it is important to make those categories.
Yes. Don't be selfish, sis.
Just because you want to do it, he might not want to do it,
Okay.
and just follow you around with the phone because they get aggravated.
Now he hot, he aggregated, he don't want to be here.
Yes, and you just having a blast.
And you just having the time. Y'all can go back to the room and not be speaking.
Exactly. And you like, what's wrong, girl? We done spent 6 hours taking pictures and doing pink stuff. Like, I don't want to be here no more. So you got to balance it, you know?
Which is a great segue into the second tip, which is finding a balance.
Exactly.
Find a balance between romance and party, intimacy and social.
Yes.
Like, find that balance.
Absolutely.
And cater to that, whatever your partner's style is in that balance.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know your partner better than obviously we do.
Right.
So you know if your partner wants to go to the club versus maybe like a oceanfront dinner. Or if you want to, you know, actually step off the resort and go hit the strip, you know, so you know the type of person that you're dating and you know what type of environment they prefer. And again, often the women, we are more bendable. So it's like, I could do the club or I could do dinner. So we could go somewhere that has the hookah and the drinks because that's what you want. And I'll still get good eats because that's what I want. So knowing your partner and what level that they're willing to do it, especially when it comes to those social activities, going off the resort, partying, excursions, like those, you know, more physical things. Like, I came on vacation to relax.
Facts. Yes. And okay, so what? Kyrie and I have been together almost 4 years now. I literally just learned this like 3 months ago. Like, bless his heart for putting up this whole time and just being a team player, understanding that travel is my passion. But that part of understanding your partner's interests, bro, when I had that aha moment a couple months ago on our last vacation, I was like, wow, I've low-key been doing you a disservice, but I'm happy to have the knowledge now. And he really like, he wasn't even malicious about it because he never is. It was more just like a question. And he was like, well, he just posed it like, what do you want to actually do? And it was a question posed to me, but I saw it through his lens because basically what was happening was there was a couple of things that I wanted to do because I really wanted the photos doing them.
Yeah.
I'm a girl. I'm here. I need to tell y'all. I need to show y'all. I got multiple reasons why I need to get certain things. And he was just like, but is it what you want to do?
Or you feel like you need
or
to
you
do
feel
it.
like you need to do it.
Because we are on vacation.
That was so poignant for me in that moment because, again, we are on vacation. It was our first vacation in several months because of our work schedules. And I was like, dang, you're right. Now, granted, we did do it, but I didn't do it to the extent of what I wanted to do.
Exactly.
I just was like, okay, we can rent jet skis and we can go over to this island and we can get these pictures, and that will take a half an hour versus an entire excursion day to do that. And it takes a day. We don't get to relax and so forth. So that is so important, what you said.
Yeah.
Understanding the partner, understanding the balance or finding the balance, and then curating the experience around that.
Yeah.
So key.
And that's a great segment for point 3, which is knowing your partner's limits. I think as we talk about, women are often the organizers. I love when I see a man organizing a trip for his woman. I'm like, so
when
cute.
we see the guide name coming through on the consultation.
And I'm just like, that's so cute. But it is often the woman who is the person because she wants to take the vacation. She probably has more experience vacationing. It's more of a passion for the woman 9 times out of 10. But to the opposite of that, men are workers. Men work. Like what I've found, because I'm just like, why don't men want to travel? Like, you know, like why don't they find as much excitement in traveling as women do? And it's because they are so focused on...
They got to provide.
They're so focused on being the provider that they don't have the time to even allow themselves to think about that. So when it comes to taking time off from work, they're like, I'd rather do overtime than take off 5 days. That's weird. So I think you have to know those limits because a lot of time men are on vacation to actually decompress.
And that was Kyrie's point.
It's like,
girl,
I've been working.
I want to sit down.
Yeah, vacation is work for you. I've been working.
Yes.
And now you want to continue to work because vacation is a level of work for you.
Yes.
But he's like, no, I'm really here to relax.
So yeah.
I think it is important to know the limits. Again, we we were joking about like the guy going to the pool bar while you doing your makeup, but it's times where he might want to nap and you might want to step off, or he might want to go do something, you know. So knowing those limits and knowing like, you know what, I'm going to go do this and allow you to do this. I may go to the spa or do something that's like an activity on the resort while you catch up on some rest or maybe watch TV. I remember
because they will watch some TV on vacation.
Literally,
like what y'all do? They will watch and be happy as can be watching television on vacation.
And we were by the pool, and we met a lady who was with her husband. And we saw her multiple times. I don't know if you remember.
Yes, I remember.
Her husband
we
was watching TV the whole time. Like every time we saw her, she was like, "He's somewhere watching TV." I'm like, okay.
Every time though. Like
It's
we
so
never saw him.
funny.
He was a mystery. Maybe he wasn't there. Maybe it was a solo trip and she was just being smart.
Yes.
And telling us that her husband was in the room. Who knows?
Oh, yeah, perhaps. Yeah, but no, I think he was in the room watching Law and Order. I didn't even think about that. Like,
that's also a pro tip, though,
yeah,
ladies.
definitely.
You know, never tell
so
anybody
don't think that you're
by
alone.
yourself.
Yeah, but no, me and her talked about her whole. He was
He
in the
was
room
there.
asleep. Yeah, she was like, he worked for the government. He tired. And she was like, I like to travel. I travel for work.
Right.
It's like, I feel you. He's asleep. Like,
But that's very true though. And it was
Yeah.
like, if your partner is the partner that does prefer to stay in the room and actually just enjoy their time, and you prefer a little bit of liveliness and you want to be at that pool bar getting lit, be okay with that.
respect those boundaries.
Do not be upset with your partner because that's their choice.
Yes.
Because you would not want them to be upset with you because that's your choice.
Yes.
So let people vacation the way they vacation.
Exactly.
That's the biggest part.
Exactly. And I think it also is important to discuss these things before vacation.
Absolutely. Like,
What
ask
are we
the question.
doing? Where are we going?
What
How
type
much
of
energy
traveler
is it
are
going
you?
to take me? Yeah, like what is this going to be? Because then you get a better idea of like, oh, okay, like he knows that 2 days I plan on being off the resort for 8 hours. And it's like, okay, I'll let you sleep for the other 2 days.
Yeah, like, so tell me in advance so that way I can get my mind right, or that I can say, okay, well, I'll be with you with one of those 2 days.
Exactly.
But the second day, don't hold it against me. I'm going to do a spa day, or I'm going to do my own thing. And this is vice
Exactly.
versa, honestly. Because I don't know about giving you 2 days off the resort for me.
Yeah.
I can give you one. So
Yeah, them days be
they
wearing you
be
down.
long. That's when you come back and need a vacation from your vacation. And like,
Exactly.
let's throw that away.
Yep.
Let's just not let that be okay. Like, people say that all the time, like, oh, I need a vacation from my
Yeah,
vacation.
no.
You spend too much coins to need another one.
To come home and need to take days off. Exactly. Like when those people are just like, oh, I need 2 days off of work when I come back. I'm like, what? If you don't go to work tomorrow morning?
Yeah. like, and save your vacation time.
Yeah,
Your PTO.
exactly.
Yeah, so don't do that. Like, actually prioritize the nap, the chill time, the dinner at the resort, just enjoying each other.
Exactly. Because it's a vacation.
Because it's a vacation. Throw your balcony acrobatics in there. Do the whole
Yes,
thing.
the girls love the balconies on vacation. I be seeing y'all talking about it.
Listen.
And I want that for y'all.
Listen,
I do.
if the room don't have a balcony, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't go on no vacation without a balcony room. That is a must. That is a vacation pro tip. Get the room with the balcony.
Please. And don't let it have a jacuzzi on the balcony. Okay.
Girl, that's a whole nother story. Psych no, but for real.
Psych no, but for real. But with that being said, though, because that jacuzzi can have multiple uses, it can also just be your time to decompress
Exactly.
by yourself and enjoy. So don't forget to take time for yourself.
Exactly. So you don't get into those arguments. You know, like you don't have to be up under each other every single second because you're on vacation together. It's a full 24 hours, however many days you have. You're going to sleep together, inevitably. You share the room. So I do think it is important to find those moments, you know, of just you go be on your phone. You go listen to your podcast or your watch your television for an hour or so. For me personally, the morning time is always just like, I need to get my content done. Like I often like step into the coffee shop or the cafe or out on the balcony and drink some coffee and just like spend some time on the laptop. And my partner respects that and he understands that it's like, all right, like either he'll hop on the laptop too, or it's like, go ahead. Like, but you know, you definitely want to find that balance because the arguments be happening.
Yeah, and I mean, at the end of the day, you guys are individuals. You came into this world as individuals. You found each other once you figured out who you are in life and what you want. but you're still your own person. So you still have your own routines. You still have things that bring you joy or just kind of help you get your day started that might not be the same for the partner. So
exactly.
I think the best word that you used there was respect. Yes. You know, you said your partner respects that. If you have respect for your partner, why are you arguing?
Yeah, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing in Dominican Republic right now?
Right.
What are we doing in Puerto
Rico? We came this way. We spent too much money. We did this and that. Like, chill out.
Yes.
Enjoy
yourselves. Enjoy one another.
Enjoy, please. And stop, you know, I mean, granted, if this is the first time that y'all traveling together and y'all met in the DMs and he invited you on a trip, all these tips might not apply.
Don't worry about that. Not the biggest fan of the flying out on the first date. Like, I be seeing y'all talk about that too. Pump your brakes.
Like, you don't know this person.
Slow down. And I do think that's actually a good point. I do think that vacations are fetishized at a point where it's like, I want to be on a date in a different country. Like, I want to go be on a resort and be on a balcony and like, you know, I get that.
I want to get
to know the person. Like, before you get kidnapped. So
that's a real thing though.
Be careful. Don't rush into the vacation. Baby steps, spend time. See if you could spend a full 24 before you get on that plane and go somewhere else.
Yep.
Make sure that you could spend a 24, 48
in the
staycation.
City.
Yes, a little staycation. Well, outside the city, because I know y'all be sneaky linking. So like,
you don't want anybody to see you now. You don't want anybody to see you.
Outside the city, it'd be perfect.
I cannot. These sneaky links is out of control.
They really is. Those be the ones trying to go on vacation for the first. On vacation for the first date. Like, you're oppressed.
How we get here? What's sneaky about this?
Yeah. Okay. Like, just because they don't know us, like that. To each his own. Yeah,
now you only seeing a wrist.
Yeah. I mean, that's me anyway. I'm like, you never know with me. So
that's fair. Fair enough, y'all. But
been there, done that.
Just choose wisely, please. And, you know, do the staycations before the full-blown vacation. Because at the end of the day, we get it. We get both sides of it. Like, I'm just going to say gentlemen, but this is also can be women because they be doing it too, period. You know, you might want to flex real fast. Like, let me fly you out. The flex is only going to go but so far once once they're flown out and you're irked because you don't know them. It's not giving what it was supposed to give. Back. Now you're mad, right? And they're all the way this way. Their flight is no more flights to get them home that day. It's a whole thing.
But here's my suggestion. If you sugar mama, a sugar daddy, you want to do the fly out thing, fly out on a travel deal because then you're not really missing out on nothing. So, you know, fly out on a TGI travel deal, a little 200. A little 200 a pop. Like, cute flex. They don't know. And then if they act up, kick them out.
Or you're not mad because it was only $200.
You go get another room, you know, reach out to your advisor. We'll get it fixed. Exactly. It's fine. A little $200 fix is nothing. So
I just want y'all to know that's literally has happened to Jasmine.
Oh, yeah.
And she's not saying this.
Start small.
To say it. Yeah. It's a real thing.
And then you get that. You're like, all right, we did Miami. We did, New Orleans. Now you could spend $1,000 and you feel like I can trust it. But start small because, you might have to book another hotel. Because I'm not staying somewhere I'm not wanted. So this wasn't on the notes, but
this is great.
I am just curious. Where has been your favorite vacation spot destination? Because you and Kyrie be outside.
Yeah.
I'm coming for y'all with the matching outfits, by the way.
He hates it.
Yeah, I'm like, listen, we doing this
coordinated thing, okay?
Yeah, so next vacation, y'all gonna get some matching out of me, but y'all not gonna see my man still. So
what does it matter? Like, okay, destination wise, I think it's a toss up between Costa Rica and Antigua.
Okay, most recent, right?
Yes, Antigua was most recent. and Costa Rica was a couple years ago. Great vacation destination. Antigua especially.
Oh yeah, it looked amazing.
Mostly because like, I don't want to say there's like not much to do in Antigua. There's things to do, but it is like beach, food, hang out, enjoy. It's given like a mini version of the Maldives. Because there ain't that much to do in the Maldives, y'all, either. So everybody that want to get there.
It gives water. But
I don't think you need more than 5 days. That's just me. But yeah, and Costa Rica was great because it gave us things to do.
Yeah.
But it was also very like local and quaint. Because we stayed in Tamarindo, on Tamarindo Beach. And I was just like, he loved it. Like he can't wait to go back.
Costa Rica is a beautiful place.
Yeah, it's like those would be my top 2. But top resort though was,
I know where this is.
the top resort that we stayed at as bays that was like perfect. It was Barcelona Riviera.
Oh wow, I wasn't expecting it.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking, didn't you guys stay at Jade Mountain?
No, I went to Jade Mountain with 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Okay. I was thinking Jade Mountain.
In my defense, though, I asked him first. I was like, babe, do you care if I go here? Because I'm invited. I don't know. And he was like, yeah, it's cool. That's another thing. I'm considerate.
Yes, we love it.
I'm considerate.
Thoughtful,
right?
yeah. Because the way we travel, you definitely have to be considerate.
Yes. But yes, that would be that for, yeah. What about you?
I would say DR. We stayed right outside of the Punta Cana area in 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗃.
And Secrets.
Secrets. So 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗃 is kind of like a more luxurious neighborhood in Punta Cana. And the Secrets in 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗃 was breathtaking. And the Secrets everywhere. Like the Secrets, the AMR experience is just,
I love AMR.
Their theme is all inclusive luxury or something like that is their
unlimited
theme.
luxury.
Unlimited luxury, exactly. So you get that. And Secrets, the name, it is very private for couples. So you have that privacy where you can get room service and things come directly through like the walls of your room. Like you don't have to interact with anyone. They have like these little secret cubbies and stuff. Very private, very closed off, very grown. It was nice.
Yeah. I love a vacation.
Yes.
We're heading to Bali in a couple weeks.
Yes.
It's a yes, but I'm low-key stressed. I don't know why.
Don't be stressed. But it's probably that distance. I mean,
yeah, that's going to be the longest
the
flight.
distance.
That's going to be the longest flight that I've taken. So
I'm so excited for the
Yeah.
TGI Bali trip. Though.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's do it.
Yes,
but at the
so
same time,
excited.
wait a minute.
You like exhausted already. You didn't even get
Pretty
there.
much.
Yeah, I can see that. That flight is going to be lengthy, but it's going to be worth it.
We're going to do it, though.
Yeah.
Because like you said, it will be worth it.
Absolutely.
And he had to get over that, too. That's another thing, y'all.
No, flights like that scare me. The thought of it.
And I'm pretty sure, like, when we went to Dubai in February, he was all the whole time leading up, oh my gosh, the flight. So that's another thing. Know that about your partner, too, and find ways to put them at ease, because at the end of the day, we still want to go to Dubai.
Yeah.
We just got to figure out what makes sense. So originally, I had booked a nonstop. And then I was listening to his concerns, and I was just like, all right.
Let's take a break so
let's get one with a layover. It won't be as aggressive. He can stretch it out. Exactly. So again, consideration, guys.
Yeah.
We want to get to the vacation, but we got to do it in a way that works for all parties.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What else we got on vacations?
I guess just our general favorite thing about vacation.
Balcony acrobatics. It's like, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm dead.
No. My favorite thing about vacation is being with somebody who knows you.
Yeah.
And while, yes, we travel together, we know each other, we know our styles and everything, but I mean someone who can literally think what you're thinking. Someone who can nurture you in the moments where it's required, because you might just be a little bit annoyed by something that transpired. They can, be encouraging. They can be supportive. They can be hilarious when you need it. Like, they are your person. And sharing those moments with your person is just like magic.
Yes.
So I really enjoy that element of vacation. And don't get me wrong, because I love my girls' trips. Because my bae don't turn up. So when we go on vacation, it is eat, hang out, sleep, and do it again. Okay? And I need a little variety of spice of life.
Yeah.
So we love a girls trip, but I still do appreciate the time spent with each other, especially when we're working and doing everything. Having that person that is your person by your side and seeing the world is magic to me.
Yeah. I would say for me, it's also creating those memories. Like, it's like, obviously that's a part of being passionate about travel, like going to different places, experiencing different things, but like to be able to create memories with someone that you love in different places is like so cute.
Yes, it's so cute.
So I love that.
I love it. I'm excited for you guys to go to Playa next week.
Yes, me too.
I love that your bae has caught the travel bug.
Me too. We have Playa, then we have St. Martin. Now he's like, what's up with DR again? And I'm like, you need to chill.
Tell him that, because
I'm overwhelmed. I have a lot going on. So I'm like, I have a trip before Playa, and then I have a trip after St. Martin. Like, give me a second. But he like, girl, you've been outside. I'm trying to be outside.
Period, sir. Okay.
We love it.
That's the other thing, y'all. We don't even know his name, y'all. He's sir. He boo.
He boo.
He's
That's
Jasmine man.
Period. My man, my man.
Her man. Okay. With that being said,
yes,
because the mans, and the girls, everybody outside.
Outside.
Right? Especially your two faves. It's been an act bad summer, and it's not even over.
It's not even hardly over.
So, with that being said, if you don't know, now you know. Jasmine and I are both a part of Travel Guys International, which is a full-service travel agency that can assist with bringing your next unforgettable vacation or vacation to life.
Absolutely. So if you are looking to go to any of the places that we discussed in this episode or anywhere at all, feel free to reach out to us at travelgoddessinternational.com, and we will have all that in the show notes for you to book your trip.
Period, y'all. Because we be outside. But we also want you to be outside. So with that being said, it's time for the travel deal of the week, aka the traveling travel agent. All right. So this one's a good one. In my opinion,
great one.
This is like the people that know.
Yes.
When you know what stuff costs, you understand why these deals are insane. Okay. So this travel deal of the week is a 6-day, 5-night trip to Bali.
What?
I'm going to say it again. No. A 6-day, 5-night trip to Bali in late October with flights via Singapore Airlines, who has been voted one of the top 20 airlines in the world.
Yes.
Period, Singapore. Flights from EWR, which is Newark, New Jersey. You guys know I love a quick little Newark trip. With 3-hour layovers both ways. Not bad considering how far you're going.
Exactly.
All right.
And you need those 3 hours, like we said.
You do. Gotta stretch your legs and get some food. All right. You need them 3 hours. Each way, 5-star resort accommodations. Okay. Only the best for you guys. And the resort is in Ubud, which, if you don't know, is a very popular area of Bali. You want to be there. That's where a lot of the good attractions are. All of that, y'all, for $1,471 per person. $1,500 a person.
Less than $1,500 per person to go to Bali
for
is
6
crazy.
days and 5 nights with 5-star accommodations and flights that only got 3-hour layovers.
That's when, like, with 3-hour layovers, like, so it's not like you're going to be traveling for too long. Like, y'all, flights to Bali cost $3,000.
Like, they be up there
per person. So the whole package is the price of one flight.
No, for real, because the flights for Kyrie and I, I'm like, whoo, let's figure out these points.
That's probably why you frustrated, because them flights will do it.
Because I'm the person that's waiting till last minute drawing. Knew I was going on this trip since January, but the flights is saying $1,900. Just the flight per person is saying that right now. Me trying to go there.
Yep.
Which I'm not paying that. I'm gonna finesse that. Out. But the trip right here is 6 days with hotels and flights for less than $1,500.
Like, that's crazy.
Y'all do the math. All right. The math is mathing.
That is crazy.
Now, granted, we usually feature a little bit of both types of deals because we do have 2 types of travel deals. So we have our standard travel deals, which don't require a membership, and those are great as well. But then we have our premium member deals, our exclusive travel deals. Those do require the premium membership. You guys have heard us mention it before. $9 a month gets you access to these premium exclusive deals that you literally can't miss. I just told y'all my flight is about to cost $1,900. Not cost me that, but cost somebody that. And this trip is $1,471
Total.
But I digress because y'all don't hear me though. We'll put it in the show notes, and if you're feeling froggy, leap and save yourself some
Bali
coins.
Is on your list, like, get your butt to Newark and take this trip.
Act like you know.
Yeah, that is. I'm thinking like, hold on,
right? Because I know you can't. Like, you wasn't able to do the group one, right?
I'm like, hold on, I might have to run that back. That's a great one.
Well, with that being said, it's time to get brunchy.
It's time to get brunchy, y'all. So this week's brunch abroad, I told y'all I was going to mix it up. So we're going to Atlanta. Also love me some Atlanta.
Okay.
I need to get back down there.
Right.
Maybe,
I'll be there in September. You should come.
Yeah, maybe Q4. Or September could work. So this week's brunch abroad is Garden Park in Atlanta.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all, first is in the hood.
That is, thank you for this. Yeah, thank you.
First and foremost.
We needed that part.
It's in the hood.
Because that does sway my decision.
It is in the hood. It's a newly built, it's very brand new, gorgeous aesthetic inside, and one of the best brunches I've ever been to. Like, this is a brunch party. They do, ultimately, it is like, before COVID, it was a brunch buffet.
Okay.
But then post-COVID, they do, like, they bring it out to you basically, but it's bottomless food. So they'll bring out, I want to say it's like a 10 to 12 dish tasting menu. And whatever you like, whatever you want more of, you'll, oh, can you send me another one of these? Can you send me another one?
Oh, that's lit.
So it's like from like cheese plates to like jerk wings to like seafood mac crab cake, like all different types of little small bites. Nice. Great cocktails, super lit. Like I was in there singing karaoke.
Y'all know she was lit. Jasmine don't do nothing.
Lit. Like I was out my seat. Like
she was acting brand new and bad.
Like, what? One of the like best brunch experiences ever. Like it was so good. But it is in the hood. I'm gonna tell you that because you look across the street. It's some trap houses. But I'm from the hood, so I'm gonna leave here with something. It's cool with me. But that's a disclaimer in case you're not 100% comfortable in all areas.
Fair enough.
If it's a small wait, you will have to wait across the street from the trap house.
Oh no!
But it's Atlanta. Chill out. Relax.
Baby.
Garden Park in Atlanta, a must try if you not scared.
Not if you're not scared. Okay, great. Fair enough. Well, we'll drop it in the show notes as well. If y'all want to go and visit Garden Park, you have the information, and we'll also include the Atlanta itinerary from TGI as well.
Absolutely.
So you get a little more value in your trip to Atlanta.
Yep.
Last but not least, question of the day. I know. So this one, I don't know. We're going to see.
This is a good one.
We're going to see. So question of the day, Jasmine. First class seat that doesn't recline or economy class seat that does recline. Is reclining important to you or the class? What do you choose?
I'm going to go first class, no recline, because I'm not reclining anyway. I'm 5'2".
Oh my gosh.
Fine. Like, in first class, I already got the space, so I'm going to just go like this.
Not just recline her body.
Like, I got all this extras. Let me just slide down.
Short people, they win. Like, short people really do win in the world. Like, they have no issues.
No, we cannot see anything. Like, my perspective of life is tailored. I can't see a lot of stuff.
My perspective in life is tailored.
Down here. I don't know what's going on up there.
So
how about for you?
I know. So I had to think about it because technically, even though I wouldn't call it first class, it is like the first class seating area of Spirit, like the big seat.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're like first class size seats and all of that. But the caveat is they don't recline.
That's literally what I thought of.
Like, I was like, oh, these don't recline? Oh, yeah. Well, I guess really no seat on this plane recline.
Exactly.
Doesn't matter. So I was like, how y'all even get this seat to not recline? Like, it just feels wrong.
Like, but it's literally like a reclining chair.
But yeah, I digress. But then I'm like, but if I'm in economy and it reclines, do I care? You know, oh no. It is coming from me. Like, I like all things to the top. To the
Yeah, that's what I'm like,
You know, I think I'm gonna. This is crazy. I think I'm going to choose the recline because I know it depends on the flight, but I need to recline. Like, what am I doing in the first class?
You be on the laptop.
You're right, and then that does prohibit the recline a little bit. I do have to sit up straight sometimes. This is hard. I want to be in first class always. I don't know.
She want her little 5 inches back.
A little
just the option. You probably don't even go all the way back.
That part. But if I have the option. I've also been having some great exit row situations, and exit row doesn't always recline either.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
of the safety of the situation. Just so you guys know, if you choose an exit row, it 9 times out of 10 won't recline.
Yeah.
And also, if you're sitting in the row that is in front of the exit row, your seat won't recline because you can't recline into the exit aisle.
Exactly.
All right,
and
pro tip.
Also, pro tip for exit row seats, because I know that everyone wants the extra space.
Yeah.
The tables are on your side
Correct.
instead of in front of you, because we're trying to save as much space if we do have to utilize this space. So for me, it kind of prohibits you a little bit, you know, as a hippie girl.
The seats are different.
Exactly. So I'm like, the seats are tighter
They are
in
tighter.
the waist, like in the hip area, but you do get more distance. So for me personally, I would prefer to have that arm instead of having the tray in the side.
This is too much. All right, first class, I guess.
She's on my side.
Finally,
we agree on one.
All right. Well, what would you guys choose?
Yes.
Because obviously, we just went over a multitude of reasons why either one would work for your particular vacation style or traveling style, I should say. And it don't work for everybody. So comment below which one you would choose. First class, no recline, economy with recline, and maybe even why. Give us a little tea.
Yes.
I might change my answer by the time this comes out. With that being said, I believe that's our episode.
Yes. Thanks for tuning in, y'all.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. And please take care of your baes.
Yes.
All right? So that they can take care of you.
Let us know about y'all vacations.
Like, it's a two-way street, guys.
Exactly. And be sure to follow us at 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗀 on Instagram, TikTok, and follow us. Well, subscribe on YouTube.
Period. And of course, guys, thank you to everyone who has left us reviews thus far. Please continue to provide your feedback. It really does help us to continue to tailor the show. Just make our day, give us something to look forward to, and just know that you guys are really out there and appreciating what we're doing and the information that we're giving. So thank you, and continue to share your feedback.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks, y'all.
Period. Well, that's our episode. We'll catch you guys on the flip side. As always, bye.